Man. This exercise here is a true testament of how much I've recovered and how much I've improved. I mean, from the initial accident to starting just to work out, you know, once or twice a week, to now being able to do a isolated movement like this. It's very rewarding. Like, it's difficult, trust me, it's very difficult, but I don't ever get upset if I fail or if I fall short, because at the end of the day, I'm still winning. Because none of this was guaranteed. It's still not. You know, I could wake up tomorrow and my body could just say, hey, no more. So every single day that I get to get in here and get after it and do whatever I can do, whether it's 2 sets, 3 sets, 5 sets, like 5 exercises, like that's what it's all about, man. So trust me, there's no bad days when it comes to training, only progress. I'm still gonna do a warm-up set here, just so I can get comfortable. You know, like I said, the biggest thing that I want is just, I want to be comfortable when I'm training. This is new. I gotta wake everything up. We're starting from ground zero all over again, so we can't rush it. You know, if I'm not feeling the set, or if I'm not feeling that day, then I'm better off taking a rest or just doing something else, because you got to be focused for this. Okay, this is the first working set. The goal is 12. So all my working sets, especially for my first exercise, goes 12, 10, 8. 12, 10, 8. So we're gonna get 12 for this first one, okay? I take my shoes off when I do this exercise too, because I still have a limited feeling on my feet and my hands, believe it or not. So, I just feel like with my feet actually touching the platform without shoes, it's like a better connection, if you will. But there's a lot of numbness still in my body, so I have to be careful. Come on, man. We got 12. We got 12. Come on, man. We got 12. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yep. Ooh. 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 It feels really good. I feel good. If you really have faith, you have blind faith like that, you can accomplish anything. And like I said, what we're about to do next, or what my next goals are, I haven't really told anybody, but yeah, I think it's gonna be something big. So just got to keep on checking off the check marks on a daily basis, you know. And there's one thing here, guys, you know, just think about it, right? You know, it's one thing to have these goals and to dream, right? Or to want to do something. But there's a difference between faith and action and just waiting for something. And that's the part where people get stuck at. A lot of times they get stuck in the dreaming part, and there's no action, there's no follow-up, right? And what should we be doing if we really want to accomplish those goals, those dreams that we set out? You know, maybe it's something as simple as waking up at 7 in the morning every single morning. Something as simple as like journaling for 2 hours a day or an hour a day, or just giving thanks to God, praying 2 hours a day. Whatever it may be, it starts with action, guys. So if you have goals out there, all you young viewers, if you have goals out there, make sure you write down action. Make sure you guys write down a step-by-step plan of what it takes or what is required to be the person that you want to become. Remember that. All right. All right, man, we got 10. We got 10 reps. Mentally focus. Concentrate. Nothing less than 10 reps. 10 reps. 10 reps. We don't fall short. Come on. Yep, come on, come on. Yep. Two more. So my recovery time is something that I'm always aware of. I mean, you can just feel it. If I move right now, my legs are gonna start like popping like grasshoppers, as I call them, from the spasms. So I'll kind of just sit here for a little bit, really try to control my heart rate, and catch my breath as we get into our last working set of 8 reps. But that was a good set, guys. That's how you train to failure. That's how you train under control. And that's literally, like I said, leaving everything out on the gym floor. And I guarantee if you do stuff like that every single day, how are you not gonna get better? How are you not gonna improve? Man, let's go. Thank you, God. Man, like I said, it just feels good. It's uncomfortable right now at times, but I mean, at the same time, you can't help but just be excited just to be able to do this, or be something close to doing it again, all over again. So I don't take it for granted. I don't get discouraged. I don't get upset. I don't have no bad days. There's nothing to be upset about. Like, this is all progress. And this is what lifting's all about, right? Building it up from the very bottom and seeing how far you can take it. Unfortunately, I had to start over multiple times. So we're starting over all over again for the second or third time, and hopefully the last. So, okay, so this will be a PR. We got 6 plates on each side. We're gonna go for 8 reps. I need 8. 8 passes. 6, you gotta go back to the 6th grade again. All right, let's get it. One more. We're all done with this thing. Man, that thing almost smashed me. But the strength is coming back. A little bit, one day at a time. Okay. All right, now we're getting into our lying hamstring curls. 3 sets. 3 sets of hamstring curls. We stick to 10 to 12. On my 3rd exercise, always gonna be 10 to 12, 10 to 12. Got my split, bro. It goes 2 on, 1 off. 2 on, 1 off. 2 days on, 1 day off. 2 days on, 1 day off. So I don't train more than 3 days in a row. That's why I really gotta get in here, tear it up, sleep, eat, rest, nap, but make the most out of every time I step into this gym. And I can feel it too, my body's growing. This morning I woke up at 224, which is really, really good. I haven't been that heavy in over 2.5 years, 3 years. And again, it could be leaner. I could be holding it a little bit leaner, but again, I know that there's a level of density that has to come back. And there's a certain weight that you have to hold in order to let that density kick in. Especially like in the back or the legs. Legs is the biggest thing, hugest difference you can see in the last like 2 months. The size of my legs, the size of my chest, the width of my back is coming back. Now we just gotta need that density part. So, in time will come. Just gotta be patient. Gotta be patient, trust in the training, trust in the food, and it's all gonna work out. So back is getting a little tired and getting a little tight. So rather than do the seated hamstring curls, I really wanted to get into these stiff legs. So we're gonna try to do 3 working sets of the stiff leg. And unfortunately, like I said, I have to make these adjustments to my training, and you know, it's not taking the easy way out, but literally, like I said, my body doesn't respond. So this is how I've been growing up until this point. It's been working, so why not keep doing it this way? If it doesn't feel right, pull back. 15. 2 more sets. Man. This exercise here is a true testament of how much I've recovered and how much I've improved. I mean, from the initial accident to starting just to work out, you know, once or twice a week, to now being able to do a isolated movement like this. It's very rewarding. Like, it's difficult, trust me, it's very difficult, but I don't ever get upset if I fail or if I fall short, because at the end of the day, I'm still winning. Because none of this was guaranteed. It's still not. You know, I could wake up tomorrow and my body could just say, hey, no more. So every single day that I get to get in here and get after it and do whatever I can do, whether it's 2 sets, 3 sets, 5 sets, like 5 exercises, like that's what it's all about, man. So trust me, there's no bad days when it comes to training, only progress.